It's no secret Maine faces a big problem with housing. We don't have enough of it, especially in southern Maine, and for many Mainers, housing has become way too expensive.
So a couple of new, small apartment projects have been getting attention from developers and state housing leaders because they're being completed very quickly, far faster than most others. 207's Don Kerrigan joins us with that story. Hey, Don.
Hi, guys. I find this really interesting. These projects, one already finished, the other underway, are being built using a technique known as modular construction. And even the Maine State Housing Authority is saying Maine should be doing a lot more of it.
Don't be fooled by appearances. This big white box will soon be somebody's home.
It's been a big learning curve, but it's really exciting to actually have things here that, within not all that many months, we'll have people living here.
Developer Rob Nelson is building a pair of 8-unit apartment buildings in town Newcastle. It's happening thanks to a special funding program through Maine Housing aimed at smaller rural towns. 16 individuals or couples will have one-bedroom apartments here, ready, they expect, sometime in spring. Work only began here in October. It's moving so fast because of modular construction. Each building is made up of 4 big modules built at KBS in South Paris, then trucked to this site and set in place with a crane.
The speed with which things come together when you get the boxes on site is really exciting.
It is impressive to watch. The first module for the second building was lifted off its trailer, then swung into position.
It's really amazing to see these boxes that are 60 feet long and 16 feet wide, up in the air and swinging around.
Then lowered precisely into place on the foundation. The upper units already have the roof attached, and just about an hour later, the same crane literally raised the roof on that first building. There's no siding on the exterior yet, but these units arrive with the interior nearly done. For Nelson, the developer, it means these apartments will become homes before summer, helping to meet the area's serious need for rental housing.
We're building 16 units, which, as we say, is a daunting task and a big project, but it's just a drop in the bucket of the need.
He says that need covers a lot of income levels.
It's not low income. I mean, $1,400 a month, it's crazy. It feels crazy for me to say $1,400 a month is a low rent. It seems like a big number to me, but it's that the market is beyond there. So it's obviously people need to be able to afford that, but there's just nothing out there right now. So that's why creating this is going to give them options.
That is what the Maine Housing Rural Affordable Rental Program is doing. Last year, this project in Madison was completed using the same funding program. 18 units in a similar price range, and it was the first multifamily project Maine Housing has done using modular. The agency likes it.
The project that we did in Madison, we had a loan closing. They started construction in the fall, September, October, and we were cutting a ribbon and celebrating in April. That's unheard of in our world of multifamily housing. Usually it's at least a year and a half to construct a multifamily building. So the time savings alone is definitely worth it.
Rob Nelson says he was inspired by the Madison project and worked with that developer, who's also a friend, to pull his project together. He chose modular for the same reasons, time and efficiency.
I think one of the questions people often have is whether modular is less expensive than on-site construction. And I think there are some savings. The big place that modular construction saves money is in time. In the project length is much shorter. And from a development perspective, that's money because your financing costs are less.
At Maine Housing, Director Dan Brennan says they've noticed.
We have, the housing study said 84,000 homes by 2030. Now that's not all affordable. We need the market, regular market rate to perform as well. But in our world, being able to fund a project and have people live in it in less than a year, it doesn't get any better than that.
The Newcastle project won't meet every need. It is single-bedroom apartments, priced for people earning 80% of the local median income. Rob Nelson says it's for younger workers or seniors who want to downsize.
Do you have any doubt that the market's out there, the demand is there?
No, I haven't done a market analysis personally, but everybody I talk to knows someone or knows people who are looking for a place, an apartment.
Maine clearly needs a lot more. The Madison developer is already looking to build modular projects in Rumford and maybe other towns. Rob Nelson says he thinks other developers are watching and future tenants are waiting.
Watching those and put some of that together and then obviously seeing what's inside, I became fascinated by the whole process. So, because we can do that and take a TV camera, we went to the manufacturing facility in South Paris to find out how it's done. We'll have that story tomorrow night.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you, Don.
All right.